How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking on the Goten and Trunks stage of the new Supreme Magnificent battle. This time we're doing the Uncontrollable Power Mission. Alrighty, so we're running Uncontrollable Power here with several different units that I think we can have some fun with here. Mostly Brolys, right? But you know they will they all gonna work really well together. So full Broly team. The only new unit we're using is the LR Tech Broly. We do have the Anniversary Broly, which, I mean, remember, Part 1 had those crazy discounts, so I know a lot of people try to pick up at least a copy of him. And then, of course, we're running a friend Ant Broly for that domain, because we will need that domain once we get into the second phase. So we're actually going to go ahead and do this number and transform, right? We want to get that attack raise and get access to that AoE right away. Alright, excellent. So, we're actually gonna do, well, it doesn't matter who he attacks, because he's gonna, you know, he's gonna do his thing, but then let's focus down him here, and then we'll have AGL Broly attack the 18. Now, you'll see here, we have these bombs in the way, so they basically deal 6% per damage, per orb picked up, so you really want to try to push to take them with your whatever type advantage unit you have. So you see here, we heal up a portion of it. If we had used an STR, we wouldn't have healed anything. Same with if we used attack. Although if we use attack, we would have taken less damage, maybe not less damage total, but we would have taken less damage. I think it kind of even, I think type advantage or same type, you probably is what you want to go for here. There we go. Simply due to, would have been nice to get those extra supers, but whatever, we'll take it. Type advantage or same type is what you want to go for, so that way you can get, so that way you don't take too much damage, but no matter what, you're going to take damage from it. Ooh, that's not good. We do not want to be hitting. We do not. Yeah. And now we get the super from 18, who I think deals the biggest super out of all of them. It was a 1.6. Yeah, I think hers. Yeah, hers is technically the strongest super. And we just hit. Okay, well, we get the 5 dodge. We'll take that. Yeah, I can't believe we just missed 4 supers. That's crazy. But, I mean, that is my luck. So we missed a 70% super, and then, like, 250s. Okay, so we missed 3 supers, but still. There we go. Okay, we'll take all these supers out of AGL Broly, though, for sure. There we go. Look at them. Okay, if we can get a crit here, we could come pretty close to taking her down, and then we can have one of the... Because she can seal, which makes her a little more annoying than the other ones here. Alrighty, excellent. So now... alright. Let's do this number. And that is enough to take her down. Perfect. So that is exactly what we wanted. So now we don't have to worry about her accidentally sealing anyone here. Right, excellent. So let's focus down. Alright, we wanna yeah, we wanna get a heal up, so we may as well just do this number. Do that. There we go. So, as much as I would have loved to have gotten the rainbow orbs there, it's probably better for us to do this. There we go. Perfect. We get the additional super. So we just gotta heal up all that damage we took from the last turn. Alright, no additional super since we didn't get 2 rainbow ores, but that's fine. It's more than enough for us to tank here. And then Bio Broly doing his thing. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this, and let's get that extra attack raise.
Where do you think you'll go?
I'm preparing the rocket so he can escape the explosion!
In a rocket built for one person.
Alrighty, so how's... Okay, I'm gonna take a big risk here, and I'm gonna do this number, because I need him to get his, I need the defense on him. It's probably gonna be safer for us for that to happen, so... of course, super attack from the Fizz type. And so I say it's safer, and then of course that turns around and happens, so... Hopefully we can make up for last turn. So if we had gotten more supers in the last turn, I would have been... I would have been happier with floating him off, but since this is what we ended up with, you know, we gotta kind of work around that. There we go. Okay, so making up for last turn, I'll be pretty comfortable floating him off next turn. Is what it is. Okay, and now Tech Broly gonna go ahead and get his super, which will more than likely take out Goten. Yep. That does mean, see, now, because he didn't get those supers last turn, it means LR Tech Broly has to forgo a super here and not get any attack build. He's still gonna do phenomenal. We don't have to worry about that. But it is a tad bit unfortunate. Alright, so let's do... I think we need to focus him down. I think he's the more dangerous enemy. Yeah, let's do that. Get 2. Is 2 the best we're gonna get? Yeah? Okay, well, we'll take it. It is what it is. Okay, so we do have the domain up for right now, so we should be pretty well protected here. We will lose the domain next turn. Yeah, okay, so Krillin Super is 1.2 million, and their domain prevents, basically cancels our damage reduction, is my understanding. The domain of the brats, so Once, right now we're fine, but the moment we lose our domain, our damage reduction is gone. So that could be dangerous for a few of the characters here, especially since we're not running double int Broly. We don't have a second domain here. Well, we will, actually, when we come back to this guy. Well, actually, okay, we'll be fine. So we really, actually, we only have to survive one turn without that, which I think we can do because we'll have the Tech Broly on the next rotation. Yeah, you know what? We should be fine. Our only concern would be int Broly. Alright, we do get an additional super, so we do have the possibility of proccing a third out of the hidden potential. I don't know if we're going to get it, but... No, we don't. And... this could be bad. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so... oh, yeah, that's true. We do have our damage reduction plus the domain up. Oh, actually, we're fine. Now, if this had happened right now, that would have been really bad. Alright, so let's do this number. That extra attack in.
Show me your fighting spirit. If you don't, I'll destroy this planet.
Alright, excellent. So... let's do that. So he can protect us slot 1. So how did his defense... oh, good God. Alright. Let's do that number. Alright, here we go. So 28 million we're up to on the Broly here. Alright, no extra super. Oh, I'm not liking the look of this. Maybe we should have just floated him off. Oh, nope. Couldn't even finish it with a super, but he did finish it. Alright, so there you go. There is Uncontrollable Power Mission done with the LR Tech Broly as your lead, and no int Broly, right? So if you're somebody who didn't pull the Part 2 int Broly, this is definitely a setup you can run. Or maybe you ran the opposite. You got the Part 2 int Broly, but not the Part 1 Tech Broly. You can run a setup similar to this. Most people probably have most of the units here, right? As some of them are very, very old. You know, some have been on multiple banners, plus the free-to-play Bio Broly. The only mix might be the AGL LR Broly. If you don't have him, you can always swap him out for another uncontrollable power unit. You notice he didn't really do much here. Although if you're moving him a bit slower, he can be helpful in putting out a second domain to cancel out Goten and Trunks' domain, right? But, I mean... it's not that bad. I honestly think the Gohan stage was much, much harder. I think that's in contention for one of the harder stages. I don't think it quite matches Go Frieza, but it's definitely harder than this stage and probably the rest of the stages added during this celebration. Honestly, I might put it up there with some of the anniversary stages. It's a pretty fun fight, and honestly, so is this one. I like the gimmick here. I do think the reason these characters don't hit as hard, like you notice they're not really hitting as hard as some of the other bosses here, and I think it's because they're maybe testing out this gimmick with the little key bombs. You did see how much damage it actually did deal with us, so I mean, if you were having to contend with that plus a 3 million super, I mean, you might be having some trouble. So I would assume that the reason they don't hit as hard is maybe so they're trying to balance that out, I guess. Maybe we'll see more of it in the future with a little bit higher difficulty curve, right? This might just be our introduction to the mechanic. That's kind of the way I'm seeing it here. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. In the comments down below, let us know, what team did you use to take down the Uncontrollable Power mission against the Goten and Trunks? Would love to hear what teams you guys came up with in the comments down below. Always appreciate seeing those variety. But, you know, let us know. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.